On a rural farm in northern Missouri at the corner of Gamble and Foxtail Trail lies what is known to the locals as Grandpa's Farm.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Season 2 of Grandpa's Farm. First thing we need to do is get these cows fed. All the cows survived winter, and everyone had a calf. So let's get over here and get some feed in them. We definitely had enough hay to get them through the winter, so that was good. And now that the ground is thawed out, we will be able to actually get the tractors in the field and start plowing up. Grandpa wants to actually, like last year, we just mowed kind of the brush. Well, he wants us to get that all plowed up this year and actually turn it into a nice, good hay field with good grass instead of grass mixed with weed and all the other mess. But we'll get these cows fed, and then we'll get over in the field. We're going to get things started by taking the big Oliver out with the field cultivator and start working that field that we mowed last year. We're going to get it worked up, get the ground nice, and he's got a new drill that he's going to have us use to drill in some grass seed. So this thing started. Go. So pretty much everything that we mowed last year is going to be tilled up, and then we're going to seed it in, I don't know, alfalfa or just what kind of grass he wants planted yet. But we're going to get started by just ripping it up. So I'll get it ripped up and see you in just a moment. As we're getting this field all worked up here, there we have the one tree out at the edge of this field. So we're going to name this field Lone Tree, which is actually the real hay field on Grandpa's real farm. One of the hay fields is Lone Tree. He also has Pine Tree. That's another one of the field names. But this one's going to be Lone Tree. So we're going to get it plowed up, and then we're actually going to put a driveway in here right between the two fields that'll take us back further, and that's where we're going to be able to have another field that is going to be called the 100-acre field. It is the largest field that's on the real farm. I'm sure in game it won't be an actual 100 acres, but it will take quite a bit of that ground back there. So we'll be working that up in a future episode. On this episode, we're going to focus on trying to get Lone Tree here seeded up. Hopefully it'll get growing soon enough as we work on the other fields. Well, it decided it was going to start raining on us in the middle of plowing this field. So I think while it's raining, we're going to just park for a little bit, start working on the driveway back to what'll be the new field back there. This should give us a little bit of a driveway to get us back to the back field. Not sure how long it's supposed to rain. We do have probably close to half of that field done. So we can talk to Grandpa and see what he thinks about getting a drill to be able to drill that in. So let me get a hold of him real quick and see what he says. Hey Grandpa, what do you think about getting that drill so we can get that seeded up?
You read my mind. There is one up at the implement dealer waiting to be picked up.
Well, that is good to hear. I'll get headed that away right now.
Don't forget to pick up the pallet of seed I have with it.
All right, I'll see you in a little bit. Well, he did get us a little drill and a pallet of seed, so we'll be able to get some grass planted. Now, if just this rain would let up a little while, kind of be nice. So we might have to go take the afternoon, or well, maybe not the whole afternoon off, part of the afternoon off, waiting for the rain to calm down and dry up a little. So we'll go back to the house, sit a little while. When it quits raining, we'll go back to work. Well, it has finally quit raining. Ground's dry enough now. One thing I forgot to show you guys, during the winter, Grandpa picked this thing up at an auction. Minneapolis Moline U302. Something new for the farm. Oh, this only holds 200 liters. Kind of a small little outfit. Well, this guy started. Lower down. See if everything works okay. Looks like it's seeding the ground. Yeah. Alright. Kind of hard to tell. The ground looks about the same. We'll get this done, and then we will go back to plowing up the rest of this field. Thankfully, Dad wasn't too busy in the sawmill. He was able to come over and seed this up for us. That makes that go a little easier. This way we can continue doing this before the next rainstorm comes in. I don't think it's supposed to rain anymore today. So hopefully we can get this all done, get it seeded, maybe even slap some fertilizer on it. We do have some manure from the cows already, but we don't have a manure spreader yet. So we're going to have to pick up one of those sometime soon. Spread a little manure. With the rain we had today, I'm not sure if Dad's going to have enough time to get all the way through this field, get it all planted or not. It's a little ways behind, and that little drill is taking its time, not very fast. Well, I'm on my last pass, and then I think we're going to drop this field cultivator off, and we're going to put this tractor in the shop and, for one, clean it out. It's a little filthy, but for two, I think we're going to put the turbo on it. This one's a little weak on power. I think it should have a lot more power, so I don't know if there's something wrong with it or if it just needs that turbo. So that's what we're going to be working on. While Dad finishes up this, he'll probably need seed in a little bit, so we'll come back out when he's empty, fill him up with seed. That should be it for this field, for me. Go, get this folded up. Head into the house this tractor worked on. Yeah, she was getting pretty filthy. Yeah, that's looking a lot better. Can't believe how much dirt gets in the cab. When you drive with the door open to try to let some cool air in, that'll fill it up pretty quick. At least it did get some rain, so it cut the dust down some. Alright, now let's get in and get this thing upgraded. We'll have to get some seed out first. Dad ran out. Get him filled up, and he can get back to work. Oh. Alright, there it is. Now that he's going again, we can come back here and try to see what we can do with this tractor. Alright. Customize. We want the turbo on it. There we go. 2,200 bucks. Not too bad. Now it should have enough power to pull it. So when we do the 100-acre field, we're going to want a lot more horsepower. Thought one thing we could do while we wait for him to finish, we could come out here and fertilize this thing. Oh. God, this does have a really wide spread on it. Well, Dad had to go back to the sawmill. He's got an order for pallet lumber to get wrapped up. So I hopped back in this Minneapolis Moline, and we're going to finish seeding this in grass. It's already about 5 o'clock in the evening. So I really need to get going. So put this tractor in full speed and get it done. Well, we're almost done getting this grass planted. Grandma came out a little bit ago and was telling me Grandpa was coming down from the Iowa farm. He brought a piece of equipment down with him. So hopefully we'll see it soon enough. Sounds like he was going to be home tonight. Just have a little bit of this edge left. Could just skip it, but might as well hit it. Hopefully it grows in really good in a few months. Ah, looks like Grandpa's rolling in right now. See something coming down the gravel road. Have to go see what he brought down. Hoping something that'll speed up the process tomorrow when we rip this ground up. Right now, the equipment we have is not going to do a very good job ripping it. Alright, this is finished, so let's go see. Well, there he is. Oh, he brought the plainsman down. Nice. Perfect. That'll work really good tomorrow in the field. Alright, let's get that thing unloaded and put it in the shop. See if it's ready to work. Alright, here we are. Yeah, that's nice. It's got the same horsepower as our Oliver tractor, but it doesn't have the duals on it. Looks like this one is just wide tires. Yeah, with that V-ripper behind us, that should work really good. So that'll be our project for tomorrow. Alright, let's get this all out of the way and get her shut off. Well, I think I'm going to call it a night. Be sure to hit that like button if you liked what you saw. And be sure to tune into the next episode where we tackle ripping the 100-acre field. Until next time, have a blessed day, and bye-bye.
For God so loved the world, that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believeth in him should not perish, but have everlasting life.